Welcome to my allotment diary for the third week of August 2017, based in East Sussex. The weather has been sunshine and showers, but to be more accurate, heavy showers in the morning, warm sunshine in the afternoon, with the exception of Monday, which is fine all day. Everything is coming on early, even the pyrocanthus is showing its autumn berries. This is also true for the wild blackberries on the plot, and after lunch a harvest was taken of this free fruit. The main task today is to plant out the bull's blood beetroot, taking advantage of the forecast of rain later. And the day was ended by hoeing the leeks. Heavy rain was the order of the day on Tuesday the 15th of August. This gave me time to reflect on planning for next year. The first thing to do was to complete the record of what was grown this year. The inclement weather also gave me an opportunity to record my wife cooking some beetroot, which I'd harvested previously in the week. A comment she made during this process was that, in her opinion, these beets were a bit too large and she would have preferred them to be a lot smaller. In the background, while this process is going on, is a bowl containing blackberries soaking in a solution of salt and water. The reasoning for this solution will become apparent later. The purpose in soaking the blackberries in salty water is to bring out the various critters that are living within them. When you look at them in the box or in the tray, they look very innocent, but deep in there is quite a large number of insects and grubs. Most of them come to the surface where they can be scooped off and binned, but one or two need to be pulled out with tweezers. The aim of cooking the blackberries this time is to make blackberry pie. For this we need some apples. My apple tree suffered in the storms a fortnight ago and got blown over. So before I can pick the apples, hairs have got to be made to the standards supporting the tree. With the supports firmly in place, the tree was then tied with the rubber restraining straps to the posts and a harvest made of apples for the blackberry and apple pie. A late evening trip was made to the allotment, mainly to water the tomatoes, but also to observe how the beetroot were faring from yesterday's planting out. Wednesday the 16th of August, and guess what? Yeah, heavy rain. Another afternoon trip to the allotment, and today I decided to lift the onions. So with the fork I went round just raising them and separating the roots from the soil. But some of the soil was so fine they just came away with no effort at all. All this heavy recent rain of course brings on the weeds, and I took an opportunity while the ground was soft to hoe it and rake the weeds away, and I will actually put some membrane down here. But one of the first things I thought I would do was give this beam a coat of preservative so it would match in colour the ones previously laid. Guess what? It rained on Thursday the 17th. So I went back to the drawing board and I worked out a plan for next year. And this is my thoughts put down on paper for what I hope to do next year. Again, bright sunshine in the afternoon, so it's down to the plot and I lifted the onions. There's no point in leaving them on the bed to get soaking wet in the rain. They might as well get soaking wet on a wire cage. Not the best of onions this year, so I proceeded to plant out some carrot plants, the short stubby kind, and see if I can get any success with these. And at the end of the day, here is a shot of my onions drying on a wire frame. And for our evening meal today, we had apple blackberry crumble. It was delicious. Sunday afternoon, returned to the plot with the intent in protecting those carrots that I planted last Friday. I thought it would be good practice to utilise those redundant P-frames that I made to support some fabric to protect these carrots. The main crop potatoes at the adjacent bed to this are flopping over now and they're getting in the way, so I'm just going to pull the potatoes that are nearest to the end, just see what they're like. And while I'm doing this, I like to say this is the end of the third week in August. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've not already done so, please subscribe, but most of all, give me a thumbs up or comment. But till next time, bye.